Good morning. Welcome to the Oregon Fly Fishing Blog. Tony Torrence here. We're going to tie a series of trout patterns over the next few days. Hope you enjoy all these new flies. Good morning. We're going to tie a rainbow warrior this morning. I've got a, well, this is a very small fly normally, 16s, 18s, 20s, but I've got a much bigger hook in here just for making it easy for you guys to see. First thing I'm going to do is tie in a little tail, and it's ringnet pheasant tail. Just a few small fibers of that. Excuse me. Bring that up just to keep the body symmetry. It's a pretty simple fly, but a pretty effective one in some of our eastern Oregon streams. Got some Vivus Mylar pearl. You can also use Flashabou pearl if you would like. I like this, it's a little bit stronger. I'll just take this and run it all the way down the length of the body, and then come up. Now I will put a silver rib. I have to be honest, I don't think this pattern has calls for a rib, but a lot of times I'll put a silver rib in it just to make it a little bit tougher. And I do have some without the ribs as well. Believe it or not, they actually hold together pretty well. Next I have a chunk of large pearl mylar for the wing case. You can also tie this with a fluorescent orange thread. Some guys like the orange thread ones, but the red one has been the color I've fished and used. Okay. So now we need some scud dub. Now I'm not going to lie to you, this I'm going to use a regular hairline scud dub because I couldn't find my color this morning. Normally what you would be using is a rainbow scud dub from Hairline. This is just a silver. And the picture you'll see will be the proper pattern, but for demonstrative purposes this will work. And I'm putting that on there kind of thick because we want this real buggy. These are legs and whatever else you want to make it out to be in the thorax of the fly. I'm just going to build this ball up. Bring over the wing case. Get my thread around there, bring it in front of the mylar. Try to get that mylar as close as you can. Normally I'd have this tucked right up against the eye, but I'm going to have to build a little bit of thread because I left a little bit of a gap. It's okay. Still, you're going to get your red thread there like you want it. Okay, now we'll just take and whip finish this, and you have your rainbow warrior. And you can just pick out these fibers with your tools to make them a little buggier too. I was going to point that out, you know, your Velcro or your rough brush, and she gets real buggy then. And that's a rainbow warrior.